I was distracted. Now, when she put to bed that period in 400 level, she stopped coming to class, but her boyfriend was still in class. He was even part of the elders. Yes, he was part of the elders in that class. So we took the examination for the very first time. Because she stopped, she altered, she aborted her whatever she was doing. She aborted her studies. But she has seen that I determined die. I know they give up quick. Especially when I see that there is 3% hope. I will not give up. So she just decided to, because what's the point of coming to school when the person has already caught you that you are a thief? What's the point of paying school fees when you know that you will not uh, into get the certificate in the first place? So that year three, after they caught us, I guess she didn't pay her school fees. Yes, she didn't pay her school fees because I didn't stop. She didn't stop. She was watching. I was watching until I noticed she stopped coming to class, but the boyfriend was still coming to class. So we took the examination. The result was fantastic. If you want to see the result, I can place it on YouTube for you to see. Please comment below if you want to see the result. If you want to see the previous results, 100 to 300 level, I will still place it. Comment below. Now, I went for shopping in ShopRite in Lagos, Surulere, Nigeria. Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. So you can get it. There, we have one ShopRite shopping mall there. And when I got there, I saw her with a baby boy. So I just greeted her and I minded my business as usual. I went to do my shopping. I was going, they were coming out. They had done their shopping. So I felt like, okay, no wahala. In 500 level, I picked up another friend again. This guy is really good. His name is, I won't tell you his full name, Easy. Very, very okay up here. We studied together, we did the TDB. In the process of me doing TDB in a location that we were not supposed to do it, as I decided to rest my head around 3 or 2 a.m. on a flat table, because I was just lying on top of the flat table like this while he was still sitting there studying, because he has the horsepower. While I was sleeping, a guy came to where I was sleeping, wanted to begin to touch me. I don't know if he wanted to rape me. Seriously, at least someone is there. Why would you want to do such a thing? So I woke up and he was in a state of shock. So he left. So my friend Easy was like, I was just watching what he wants to do to you. Make you see wetin book dey do person. So when we finished our this study, we started it around very early, around February. Yes, around February. Exam is far away like December, but because of what I've gone through in the past, I was aiming at least let me have like 4 to 5 A's if possible. But ce n'est pas possible. It was not that easy. But I got some A's anyway. It's go easy, ra. So I got my. Meanwhile, while I'm writing my exams, I still had to add Bukola's carryover. Even if I know it was a carryover, if I want to begin to tell the school now that I will not write the carryover, I'll end up distracting myself. I'll not be able to concentrate on my studies. In the end, the school might not even give me any good response. So I decided to drop the case. and face the battle. When I finished the battle, okay, before we started the examination, I went to meet my course advisor and I told him, sir, someone has been posing on my platform using my matriculation number. I may not graduate in this school. You know what he told me? He just grabbed his directory or his book or record, whatever it is. I don't care anymore. He checked it and he was like, he saw the weak grades. You will graduate, don't worry, you graduate. He heard that someone stole my matriculation number. Instead of him to tell me this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're supposed to do, and leave it to me if I'll be able to do it or not. He didn't say anything. I just realized that okay, he doesn't want this trouble because the trouble is a long war, very long war. So I left his office and eventually we finished the examination. But before I finished the examination, I had another dream. I cannot share it now. I didn't tell my girlfriend this last dream because, sorry, let me take a break. I need to take water. My voice is cracking. I don't know, it's cold. I'm just cold. When it was time for us to check our results, I saw my grade. I cried. I cried because it's just like this. Suffering, suffering and smiling. All this while I was suffering. I knew the cause of my, at least I discovered in 300 level. From year 1, year 2, I was, I couldn't believe it. I was not myself, and yet no fact, because if I don't have any evidence or fact, then it's not factual. I cannot believe it. That's the kind of person I am. Even when my friend was telling me in 200 level that you are too intelligent for your grades. That was what made me in the first place to ask someone to help me check what is going on with my scores and my script before he told me something that shocked me. I will not share that. So after crying, I was like, what should I do with this? Should I just take it and keep quiet? if if it's to take it and keep quiet, it would have been better. Come and take now, not fit still take am. Even with the terrible score, terrible grade, I could not still possess my transcript slash certificate. They can't give it to me because of this same Bukola. And the school is not willing to investigate. If they had investigated, they would have seen what's wrong and just fix what is they need to fix and let me move on. When I saw it, I cried. I was like, what should I do? Should I just take it, or I should go and begin to fight for justice? Out of pity, I went to meet my neighbor because he is still in the school. He was still in the school then. Sorry. I told him, sir, see, this is what has happened to me. I got to 300 level and I discovered someone has been posing as me, and all her scores are very poor. It's now acquired that scores as mine because the guy did not uproot her from the foundation, didn't notify other people that, especially the record office, that this person has been posing as this person. So what do you think I should do? He started laughing. I was like, is something wrong with you? I'm telling you something that is very important here and you're laughing at me. He said, okay, let me tell you something. When I got to 500 level, I went to collect my certificate in the same University of Lagos, Akoka, Unilag. Unilag, yes, Akoka, Lagos, Nigeria. When I went to collect my certificate, I was told that, sorry, you're not a student of this school. This certificate belongs to another. He said, no, it's mine. But because they never did data capturing twice in their sets, he lost. He lost the he lose to the other person that stole and posed to be him. So the school was like, okay, since this has happened to you, the only way we can console you, do not purchase this admission letter. Just go back to year one and start all over again. That's a funny thing. Kasala go boss. For what? Please, why don't you use a lawyer? He was like, hey, the school defense system strong, die. You can't take up the school. You can't penetrate, nothing. So going against the school, just do as they have told you. That is why you met me in this. While he was telling me he was in 400 final, he was in his final year. So I was like, okay, I'm crying that I don't have shoes to put on. This one doesn't have legs. At least I've been able to detect, okay, maybe I should just take the grades like that, even if it's not satisfying. So when I went to collect the grades, my transcript, I was told, no, you cannot collect your transcript. You are owing the school. Da 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 da, ding dong 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 dong. You know when you hear that sound in Nollywood movie, that means something kasala don burst, gbege, there is fire on the mountain. So they told me that I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to be proudful. I was working and I was schooling. Some people some students, they were not working, but they were still schooling. They had other people sponsoring them. And when their sponsors failed to help them out, some of my friends that contributed in their school fees, yes, they have collected their transcripts. They are working now. Some in good organization. I contributed for someone's school fees. Will I now not pay for my own school fees? So thank God this is my photo, but I don't want you to see my face. Thank God I have processed this, because if you graduated, you don't have any outstanding with the school. Because there was a time I had one of Bukola's carryover, just one. I never knew I had one carryover. Only for me to go and collect my certificate, I was told that you have one more carryover. I said, I had an extra year because of Bukola. Bukola. If I curse you, it will touch you. But I will not do that. I'm not like that. So if you have completed your tax, okay, yes, I begged the school that, please, can you just overlook that carryover and let me go? He said, no, you have to write it. So I wrote it and I got a B on that course. Yes, if you think I'm telling lies, you can subscribe below. I will show it, put it up on YouTube for you to see. So when I finished that, the next year I came to the school to collect my certificate. So if you want to collect your certificate, they will give you this form so you can fill. This is my mark number again. Oh shit, no. This is it. This is my mark number. Okay. This is not my true writing, please. I don't know why you're looking at it like that. When they give you this certificate, this document, this space will be blank. Space 1, space 2. That was why I said spaces in the first place. You have to go to this office, stamp, go to this office, stamp, go to this office, stamp, go to this office, stamp. Then the last office is the record office. Then you stamp. When you finish that, you display all your school fees. And this rectangular stamp here belongs to the accounting office. When you have this stamp, that means you are not owing University of Lagos 1 shilling. Because if you are owing them 1 shilling, you have to pay. If not, you will not take your certificate. Yes, because they have given you service, you have to pay for the services that they've given to you. So now you're telling me that I'm owing I didn't pay one school fees in 300 level. No, Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, it is not me, it is Ibukola. Bukola is owing you, not me. I paid all my school fees. If I had not paid, how then would I be able to get this stamp? Eh? This is DLI stamp now. Biko, can you help me see it? But oh, this is DLI stamp. So how then am I owing you? It's Bukola. So when I told them, they said, no, I'm owing with that. I cannot collect my certificate. I have to pay that school fees. I got upset. I flared up. Like, seriously, for crying out loud, I'm not going to pay that school fees in University of Lagos. Now, in fact, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to lose. Okay. This time around, I'm not going to take that grade again. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to, if I'm angry, my voice always utters sometimes. I'm not going to take that grade again. Revisit University of Lagos. Revisit 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, and give me my actual scores. You have been trashing my scores, my script in your trash can. Please, kindly go and pick it out and put it back. I want my real scores, because viewers, if I display my results on this platform now, on this camera, I mean to say 400 level and 500 level results, you will see the difference. It's very beautiful, because Bukola put to bed that period and she couldn't come to school, and she stopped. That was when she dropped out of University of Lagos. She didn't come 400 level and 500 level. The boyfriend was there. If I did lie, you see, this is my course advisor. At the middle, this woman is one of my classmates. Then this second person is myself. I don't want to bring it close, because people will be like, I saw my picture on YouTube, I don't like it. So you see, they shared us batch by batch, different batches. But if you're on this batch, you cannot join the next batch unless you are greedy. But the course advisor will be able to, is the only person that is permitted to take with every batch, and he is the one wearing this Yoruba cap. Can you see? I know you cannot see actually, but can you just see what I'm trying to say? That was our final year. People don't do this, but we just came up with that idea. We just came up with, I have to stop this.